Guys, how you doing? I'm Toby. This is the Figaro Shop. This is our panel shop. Virtual hug. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to show you a repair on this car. So if you come around to the other side and have a look at the sill on this car, if you don't know much about Figaros, you might want to know that they suffer really badly with rust in the sills. So this originally, or as of this morning, this piece was sat on the car here and it was starting to rust away and it had holes in it. Now on the Figaro, the back of the sill under there fills up with water over the years and just completely rusts away. And all of these layers here, these are the structural integrity of the car, and these are what prevent it from crumpling when you have a crash. So that's why when the sills go, you can see this one's gone. It should have all these 4 different layers through here and they've all just rusted apart. So that is unsafe and it's an MOT failure. Now, there are 2 ways that you can repair a sill. Have a close look at this. So this is one way that the car's been done. So this piece here, if you can see closely, is the original sill on the car. And then it's had these big flat pieces. These pieces across here have been welded over the top, stuck on and welded over. So the advantage of doing it that way is that it is a lot cheaper. Something like that, I don't know, I guess it takes a day or 2, something like that to do it. It is much cheaper and it gets the car through the MOT. So that's one way to do it. So here at the shop, we do it differently. Mostly because we want it to last. So the problem with doing it that way is now it's coming off again. This car is actually close to not being repairable because it's so extensively rusty underneath. And as you can see, this is what it looked like on the top. You didn't know until you actually cut that off. The second and probably slightly more important point is that underneath, because this had all rusted away, that was just a huge box. It had no structural rigidity. Now these are the correct panels. These are panels that we produced to go on the car. This is the inner piece here. And then this one with all the shapes in is the outer piece. So we will take the whole thing off and then individually we will join these bits onto the car on there. Now, the difference is that one, that will last because all of the old metal will be cut away, everything will be gone and will be trimmed up, and most importantly, it'll have all those box sections in place, so it'll be tough. So if the car does get an impact in the side, it's not just going to crumble and the impact's going to travel through to the area where the drivers sat. So that's the difference. That's 2 ways to replace a sill. We only do it the extensive way here, but you don't have to do it that way, although we'd recommend it. I hope that's useful. If you want any advice, call us up. We can tell you about your repairs. We can supply the parts for you to do it. Or like this car, we can do the whole job for you. Cheers, guys.